of time. Where are they now? All the ghosts from your past, lost in dreams of a time long gone by.
Come. Mr. Fred, sir.
Ah, Fred. I trust my ward behaved himself at your little al fresco entertainment? Come on, man, spit it out.
Well, Sir Ivor, there was just one thing.
Sir Ivor, I did not hear you knock.
I understand you had a pleasant afternoon, sir.
I require assistance in removing my boots, Sir Ivor.
Then I shall call Campbell.
Campbell! Coming, sir.
And just so that you were aware, Nicholas, in case you were wondering what's going on, I had my men remove that rather too convenient tank stand. After all, given that you were able to climb down, imagine how much more easily someone else might be able to climb up. And we wouldn't wish to take that risk now, would we?
They're doing everything they can, sweetie.
They look so sick.
It should never have been allowed to happen.
Jo didn't mean it.
Your father's talking about the whole situation, darling. The question of supervision. The whole idea of an archaeological dig in the first place. Heads will roll.
You're being stupid.
Yeah, what a durbrain.
You can't go back, it's too dangerous. You nearly got stuck last time.
But I didn't, did I?
Nearly.
If you hadn't fluked the mirror into alignment when you hit it with the cricket ball, you would have.
Look, Mia and Jessie could die, right? So we either sit around here consulting stupid books and arguing, or we try and save them.
But without enough information...
Time's running out, Tama. Don't you care?
What do you think?
But you don't know what you're doing.
And it's not just about getting stuck there. What about toxic waste?
Yeah, what if you find it and you have to move it and some spills on you?
I'll be careful.
What if the mirror smashes?
We'd never see you again. It'd be like you were dead.
It won't. Anyone coming with me? If I can go through, you guys can.
But you're the only one who sees the girl on the other side. We don't.
So?
So it's something special between you and her.
Try it. Come on.
I tried it. It didn't work.
That's because you knocked it out of alignment. Try now.
Nothing happens. Look, I don't understand it, but it's a fact. Physical matter cannot transcend the boundaries of space and time.
Right on.
Oh, I get it. You're scared.
Scared. Okay.
It's easy, look.
Wow. Maybe my sister's a Martian.
Think you've been doing? I've never seen such sloppy work. There's dust everywhere. It's just
pass for cleanliness in the middle of the bush does not pass for cleanliness in my hallway. You're to do it all again.
But Mrs. White...
No buts. Oh, mistress, you can't expect a savage to understand the needs of a civilized household, but would she listen? And you, Mr. Fridkin, take your hands out of my biscuit tins. Stop that awful caterwauling.
Hello. Would you like to play cricket? I've been practicing like mad and I'll beat you this time.
Titus, where's Louisa?
You should have seen. I did this amazing hit over everyone's heads. Well, Louie and I's heads anyway. Hey! Where are you going?
Home, for now.
Can I come too?
No.
But why not?
Look, I can't wait around, okay? Tell Louisa I need to speak to her.
Oh, please.
No. Stay here.
I can't believe she did that.
Here, what do we do now?
Hi.
Far out, would you stop that?
Yeah, stay here.
You can't just go jumping back and forth like that. It's too dangerous.
So what's it really like?
Don't encourage her.
Louisa wasn't there. Anyway, I need these clothes she lent me.
It's not like making a phone call, Joe. You're messing around with some weird phenomenon that doesn't even exist. You've got to stay here until we know what we're doing.
Yeah, and stop showing off.
You know what I reckon? You can't hack it because you can't do it.
Oh, rubbish.
Can't hack what?
Look, I accept that something is happening, but the weight of the scientific evidence suggests that it's impossible.
Hey! I did it! Hello there.
Titus!
Who's that? Hey, fancy a game of cricket?
I told you to stay.
Are you genies too?
No. Look, just go back before you get stuck here.
Golly, what's this?
Just go.
I only wanted a game.
Well, Louisa will play.
But she's hopeless.
I'll be there soon.
She can't bowl for nuts.
Look, set up the pitch and tell her I haven't changed anything.
What?
Just tell her. Go. Go.
Who was that?
Titus. Now, where were we? You were saying it's impossible?
Who was he?
Louisa's brother.
What about his gear, poor little dude?
Joe, Royce, can you come downstairs for a moment, please?
You're coming.
Now we've got proof it's not just me, maybe you should try, Royce. You know what your problem is? You just hate being wrong.
Nobody is going near that mirror until I've done some more research. I've got to find a way to hack into the National Poison Centre files. Find out some more about this toxic stuff before anyone is going anywhere.
You can't stop me from going back.
No, I can't. But it seems to me that you're more interested in mucking around with your mirror and your new friends than actually doing anything to help Mia and Jessie.
Oh, that's what you think, is it?
Maybe. Look, we have to work together, Joe. It's too important to screw up.
Come on, kids.
Maybe we better go and see what she wants.
Joe?
We're coming! Well, you better get a move on then. Give me a call as soon as you find out something, okay?
I'll do my best.
Good luck.
See ya.
Bye. What's up?
Royce, for the umpteenth.
It's not Mia, is it?
No, nothing like that, sweetheart.
I'm not sure if I told you, but there's a Board of Trustees meeting tonight. Dr. Coigley called it especially because of the accident. I just wanted to tell you before I tell them that I've decided to resign.
What?
I know it's a shock, but I have thought it through very carefully, and I'm sure it's for the best.
What do you mean?
Well, we'll have to decide whether to stay here or go back to Australia.
But we only just got here.
Once I've resigned, I don't expect the board will want us hanging around. I'm sorry, kids. Thanks for coming down. Dinner will be ready in an hour.
But why?
I'm not wanted here. Look, they've been looking for an excuse to get rid of me for months. What happened the other day provided them with it.
Who's them? Dr. Coigley?
She's been very difficult, yes.
But the rest of the board are just lumps of old pudding. They'll go along with whatever's easiest. You can't just resign.
Darling, it's been like this since my first day here. Every change I've tried to make has been resisted all the way. It's just too exhausting.
Well, that's just great. I thought parents were supposed to be good role models. What have we got to look up to now?
Jo?
A mother who caves in because of one megalomaniac on a board. That's just fantastic. Hope you learnt something, Royce.
We can't just leave. What about our friends?
No.
What about karate? I just joined. We already paid. He reckons I'm going to be hot.
Don't you get it? If we leave, I can't go through the mirror anymore. The alignment's got to be dead right, and for that it's got to be here, in this room.
But he reckons I'll be black belt in no time.
Stuff karate? What about Mia and Jessie?
Yeah, I don't get it. Why does she want to resign?
Because she's slack. That's why. She's pathetic.
But she's always said what an A school this is.
Since we're just the kids, we get no say.
Yeah, what if we don't want to leave?
Well, tough. Well, we're just going to have to work faster then. We may only have a few more days.
You promised you wouldn't do anything till Tama finds out about that toxic stuff.
There's no more time for that now. I'm just going to have to go back.
I've spent so long trying to convince them to try things a new way. Nothing radical, just what any modern, well-run school would do. It's all been uphill. I don't know why they haven't just sacked me.
They're not going to sack you because the kids would lynch them.
Yep, it's right to get out now.
You know what? I don't believe you. You love this job. You even love a bit of a free-for-all. I've seen the glow you get after those meetings, whether you win or lose.
Glow?
Glow. Now, what's this really about?
Jo.
What about her?
I'm doing this for Jo.
Darling, she was furious.
She doesn't know what's about to hit her. Can you imagine how painful it'll be for her here? Her two friends are critically ill in hospital. Now these stupid insinuations, people saying how she was somehow responsible.
That's garbage.
I just think to get out now, to start at a new school, make new friends, it's the best way to get over it. What?
Well, it's fine telling me all this.
Well, she won't listen.
Oh. You know, she thinks you're just trying to make her life harder.
I've tried. She doesn't want to know. What do you expect? I'm her mother. Of course she's not going to listen to me.
Here.
Come on. Oh!
Well done, Arnie.
Come on, Titus.
I was expecting to find you sleeping off your earlier exertions. Are you enjoying the view?
Actually, I thought I might go outside for a while.
Oh?
Yes. I thought I'd go and join in our neighbour's game.
Haven't you played enough cricket for one day?
And I'd like my ring back, if I may.
I'm not sure that would be such a good idea. Not if you intend to play cricket.
Perhaps I'll stay here after all.
Much more sensible idea.
My ring, please.
I think it would be prudent for me to look after it for the time being.
It's my ring. I want it.
Well, I'm afraid you'll just have to trust it with me for the time being.
bowl, Titus. All right, no more. Mrs. Whitelaw will string me up. Oh, come on, Arnie, please.
Yes, Arnie, just one more over, please.
I can't.
Please.
I can't. Sorry.
I'll give you one of my bullets.
Louisa, you came back.
I had to.
See, I told you, didn't I? Who's betting?
We don't have time for cricket.
Yes, we do.
What's happened?
Nothing. That's the trouble.
What about your friends?
They're still in hospital.
So you did tell Titus about not changing things?
Yeah, he came through the mirror.
Titus, you didn't. It's too dangerous for you.
You should see the things they play with.
And anyway, you're not to go into my room. So does that mean the poison still gets put in Sir Ivor's well?
Well, it must do.
But he said he was going to board it up.
Maybe he lied.
He wouldn't. He's a gentleman.
I think that he's a scaly, boggle-eyed fish.
Titus?
That eats mud.
Sometime in the future, that drum's still got to get down that well. I've got to make sure it never happens.
But you can't stand guard by the well for the next 100 years.
I know. But you don't know Mia and Jessie. When we came here, it was like I'd known them since I was little or something. Mia's like my little sister. And Jessie's got the coolest sense of humour. I think you'd really like them.
Well, perhaps my father will discover something.
I thought he didn't believe us.
He must have changed his mind. He asked me all sorts of questions about you and about poisonous chemicals.
For real?
What's that?
It's just a window.
Look, if anyone can find the source of the poison, my father can. So you mustn't worry. It's not just a window.
No, look.
It's Nicholas.
What's he trying to tell us?
Maybe he wants to play cricket. Hey, Nicholas, do you want to play cricket?
It says help.
Why?
Come on, let's save Nicholas.
Titus, wait. We can't all go charging over there.
Why would Nicholas need help?
Someone has to go indoors and pretend everything's normal. Mama will be calling us in for our baths soon.
You talk to Mama. I'm going to save Nicholas. No.
You've got to go indoors. And if anyone asks, tell them we're looking for the cricket ball.
But why me?
You're the youngest.
But that's unfair.
Just go.
He keeps looking around like he's scared of getting caught or something.
I think Nicholas is being kept prisoner.
You have visitors. I'm sure you already know who they are.
Who?
Those two ill-bred girls, Louisa Iredale and her ragamuffin friend. They're waiting at the front door.
Thank you.
So now is the perfect opportunity to tell them that you no longer wish to have anything to do with them. Off you go.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I say, Nicholas. I don't like them prying into our affairs. It's too dangerous.
They just want to be friends. Who else am I going to talk to?
I am sorry if my company is not sufficient, but unless you wish to spend every solitary moment of the rest of your life locked up in this house, I suggest you go down and tell them you never want to see them again.
I won't.
I rather suspect you will.
Hi, Nick.
Honored though I am to have made your acquaintance, and delightful though your company has been, I'm afraid I must ask you not to come back here again.
What do you mean?
I may no longer entertain you or pay you calls. It's important that I devote myself exclusively to my studies.
What are you on about?
Goodbye.
Thank you for calling.
One minute he's asking us for help, and then he never wants to see us again.
It's weird.
He was terrified.
Yeah, I reckon. Look. Someone's taken away that old tank stand.
So Nicholas can't escape.
He really is being kept prisoner.
Joe? On our picnic today, he asked me what my father did for the government and if he'd be able to help him.
With what?
Finding out about his country.
Where's he from anyway? He never did tell us. In fact, the only thing he told us about himself was that he spoke all those languages.
And how he didn't know anyone in New Zealand.
You know, I'm sure Sir Ivan made him give us the push.
We have to help him.
I've got to get on with looking for the poison.
Joe's been kept prisoner. It must be terrible.
That place is like a fortress. There's Sir Ivan and that creepy bodyguard and the killer dog. It's not going to be easy.
This program was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand on air.